Hello, everybody. Hold on. Sorry it took me so long, guys. I wasn't trying to take so long. I was finishing posting on TikTok. So, sorry it took me so long to go live. Dude, it's so late. I'm probably not even going to go to bed tonight. I'm probably going to stay up and just work on things, you know? Probably going to, because honestly, I don't feel like sleeping at this point. It's whatever, though. What was I doing? Yeah. There we go. Because I haven't even finished posting videos. Two, I don't know. Night owl. I know, for real. It's what, like 2:03? And the only reason I'm up so late right now is because I haven't gone live and finished posting my videos. Usually I would probably be asleep by now if it wasn't for that case. So that's exactly what is going on right now. Anyways, we're going to be reading Exodus chapter 16 through 18. So 16, 17, and 18 today. So let's really quickly read that, and then we'll talk for a little bit longer. And then we'll probably end it like roughly, depending on how long it takes us, 15 minutes to like roughly around 2:40-ish, depending on how long it is. And then after that, we'll probably end the live and then take a quick little break and then go back and start our live at 3 a.m. For me, so like right now it's 2:04 for me. It will be 3 a.m. So the next hour basically we'll go live, and we will be building our Lego set, and I'm excited to build that with you guys. So tune in for that. We'll sit there. We'll chat. We'll listen to music. I'll probably take some suggestions and just talk with y'all. And enjoy the night. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into Exodus. Now let's get into the reading though. Chapter 16. Israel murmurs for want of bread, and lusts for the flesh pots of Egypt. The Lord rains bread from heaven and sends quail for meat. Israel given manna each day except the Sabbath for 40 years. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came unto the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai. On the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt, and the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, Would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, At even then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt. And in the morning then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth you your murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that ye murmur against us? And Moses said, This shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, for that the Lord heareth your murmurings, which ye murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spake unto Aaron, Say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even ye shall eat flesh, and in the mornings ye shall be filled. with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass that even the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said unto one to another, It is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, This is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat. This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, an omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take ye every man for them which are in his tents. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more, some less. And when they did mete it with an omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, Let no man leave of it till the morning. Nor notwithstanding they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it until the morning. And it bred worms and stank, and Moses was wroth with them. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord hath said, Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seeth that ye will seeth, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink. Neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath, therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna. And it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commandeth. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord, to be kept for your generations. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years, until they came to the land, a land inhabited. They did eat manna, until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. Chapter 17. Israel murmurs for want of water. Moses smites rock in Horeb, and water gushes forth. Aram and Hur uphold Moses. Aaron and Hur uphold Moses' hands, so that Joshua prevails against Amalek. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chid with Moses, and said, Give us water, that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chid ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted therefore water, and the people murmured against Moses, and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto this people, that this people, they be almost ready to stone me? And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, in the rod wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, but because of the cheating of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out men, and go out fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side, and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar, and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. Yeah, that's how you say that. For he said, Because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Chapter 18. Jethro comes to Moses, bringing Moses' wife and sons. He offers sacrifice to the Lord. Moses sits in the judgment seat and hears all cases. Jethro counsels Moses to teach the law, to appoint lesser judges, and to delegate power to them. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. And the name of the other was Eleazar, for the God of my father said, He was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses, into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jethro, am come unto thee, and thy wife and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh, and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. And I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God. And Aaron came, and all the leaders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses, father-in-law, before God. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto even? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one another. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away, but both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt shew them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even going to try anymore. And place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties and rulers of tens. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and God commanded thee, so then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. And then we'll start chapter 19 through 21 tomorrow, or technically tonight. Let's start from the top. Hi, whatever. I'm reading the Bible. Thanks for reading. Exodus. I'm in the Old Testament. It's the King James. I read the King James. I have not read Deuteronomy, but I do plan on doing that. I mean, why do people go to church to read the Bible, my boy? I don't do it so people listen to me. I just do it because I want to get in the habit, and so why not go live? Religion and hyper-focused autism are a dangerous mix. Not really. Like any mix of human is focus. Hi, SpongeBob. Not Highlander. If they don't believe in God, they're not lost. They're just living their life how they want to do. Islam and Israel fatigue. Good for you, bro, I guess. Yeah. It's funny that there's a lot. Your name's biblical. Aaron is a biblical name. It's funny. Dang, Rocky, you broke your glasses. That is not a valid crash out, though. It's Hot Wheels on the wall. Nah, I just like reading it. Little Trans Live. Thank you, Mac. No, this isn't a cult, man. It's just alive. It's a community, if you could say that, I guess. I don't know. People have the free will to leave if they wanted to. I'm not forcing people to follow God. I'm just doing it. You guys have the right to scroll. If you guys don't want to watch my live, you don't have to. I'm just doing what I want to do. I love reading the Bible. Why not go live on it? You know, why not share my story, my journey, what helps me? Because maybe it could help someone along the way. I don't know, Mr. Least. I guess talk to a therapist. I love Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels are my favorite thing in the world. Thank you, gamer. I will always keep up this great work right now. I love it. I love the hard work. I love when people comment on my videos, no matter if it's hate or not. I love negative interactions. I love positive interactions. My favorite Hot Wheel, do I even have it right now? This is Chapters or books? I'm only reading chapters right now. I'm on Exodus. I am a Christian. The Bible is not power, though. The Bible is the fleshly, is of flesh, not of spirit. But it's a good, like, starter for understanding how God works and Jesus works. But prayer is where you really get to that point. Yeah, it is covered. I'm trying to get it, like, surrounded my room, by my room. XQC, that's a good one, bro. XQC is dope. I love XQC. Roll my toe on my floor? No, but I have ingrown toenail on one of my toenails. Scripture is inspired by God, but written in flesh. So technically, and they prayed a lot. So technically, prayer is spiritual. What I've learned is spirit. It's spirit based off of my own relationship. I don't know how God works, but it's based off of my own relationship. I never claimed I know how God works. I claimed how I work and how he talks to me. Dude, I hate that, SpongeBob. That's the worst. Prayer is spiritual. Amen. Exactly. You know, as much as I love the Bible, it's not really the whole point of faith. The whole point of faith is just praying. It's praying and being of spirit. And we follow that with the Bible. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Dougie. How are you doing? No, I didn't claim I knew God, Gigi, but it's okay, man. I'm just gonna silence you like a dictator because I don't want your opinions in my chat right now. No, I've never belly flopped. Thank you. I love my Hot Wheel wall. Exactly. It's not exactly like they're written by God. They're inspired by God, but written by man. So it makes it flesh. It's not exactly what you. It's a good guide for how we should be of Christians, but faith without prayer and spirit, following in the spirit, is no faith at all at that point. Bro, oh, okay. Yeah, I do get a red mark. I don't hate the First Amendment, honestly. It's more of, if I don't like what someone's saying, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to silence them because I have the right to. My 49ers hat is hung up on my wall. I don't like I like protecting my peace. It's not protecting the First Amendment. I love the First Amendment. The First Amendment allows me to be religious and talk about my religious. A Baptist Christian, that's dope. I like Baptists are cool. That's your opinion on God, dude. I'm glad you can have your own opinion. And Josh, is that John Steak? That's your opinion, bro. I'm glad you can have your own opinion about me. Works based on salvation, based off of what you just said. Yeah. I mean, from what I've learned and from what I feel when I talk with God through prayers, like you use the Bible as a guide, but you really focus on prayer in your spirit with God. God comes first. We don't even pray to Mary. Mary, as much as, Mary did a lot, Mary, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, I'm glad they have that many people watching. That's good for them. Exactly. Jesus taught us to pray to the Father, not Mary. And a lot of people don't agree with that. But at the same time, it's like Mary's human. Why should we pray to a imperfect person instead of praying to the perfect person? Exactly, Nicholas. You want proof that he's real? I mean, okay. I could give you proof. Have you ever heard of the science study that they did when on how the Earth was made, on how the universe was made? It was made with sound. Did you know that? In the first chapter of Genesis, it says, God says, "Let there be light." Well, he spoke the universe into existence. But I mean, if you want proof, then it's based off of faith. But there's a lot of proof. You gotta do your own research, my boy. Because all I can tell you, but it's your decision on if you want to believe it or not. The New Testament is the current basis on how we live. The Old Testament is old, like that's the Old Testament. Then God is based off of the New Testament now. He's more forgiving because of the New Testament, because of Jesus Christ's sacrifice. What was her name? I do know the girl that was blind, deaf, and like she was Helen Keller. That's who it was. Yeah, a lot of Hot Wheels up here. I'm an Autobot, bro. This guy would not do well in prison. I'd be nice in prison. I just stick to myself. You know, I don't even want to go to prison either. So I'm glad I don't go to prison. I don't know why that would be a flex to do well in prison. That means you do realize what happens in prison, right? I hope you know what happens in prison. What was made out of salad? No. Yeah. Okay, is that a flex? Is that a flex to be dope hard in prison? I don't even plan on going to prison. I like living my life free. I'm sorry. Prison is not something that's a flex. If that's a flex to you, I'm genuinely disappointed. Like that you were failed in life. You think God's gay? Okay, that's cool. That's your opinion, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, some dude. Thank you. My favorite verse, I have a couple favorite verses in the Bible. Here, let me look them up real quick. Where are they? Okay, so my favorite is Isaiah 40, verse 30. 1. It says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary." And this helps me through everything I do in my life. It really helps me with everything I want to do. It really just helps me continue striving and chasing my dreams. Most people don't know what a prison's like. Prison's not something you want to flex about, to be honest. And that's coming from somebody that, you know, had a lot of people go to prison and juvie. Tell you more about the universe made of sound, please. I don't know the exact article. I don't know too much about it, but I read a little into it. I need to study it more. But yeah, it's a study that scientists actually were working on and did find some truth to it. Because yeah, I'll have to look it up and show y'all. It's pretty cool. Just came from a rave. That's cool. My favorite Hot Wheel is my Nissan Skyline. No, I don't like recycled corn. What? I do believe there's a God. Yes, I do. I am a part of LDS, but I believe everybody should be Christian of what they want to be. Y'all call it Mormon, I call it LDS. So but I'm LDS, and I still believe in God and Jesus Christ. So I don't attack Buddhism. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't care. Explain why I don't have to do that, and I refuse to do that, because honestly, why should I debate why I have an opinion? It's my opinion, bro. All you're gonna do is try and hate on my opinion, and I don't do that. I do believe in the teachings of Joseph Smith. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, we do. That's your opinion, Nicholas. At that point, I really don't care. But we actually donated over $1 billion, no, $3 billion in 2022 and 2023 to funding funding families that in need. And we also have multiple farms across the United States, across the world actually, that go towards people who need food. Like here in Oregon, Medford, Oregon, we have the biggest pear farm ever. And all that food goes out, like it's the biggest networking pear farm, and it goes out to countries in Africa, countries in Asia, countries in Europe, countries in South America, countries in here in the US, in the North America. So Mormons is a cult. That's your opinion. No, I'm not a virgin, sadly. I decided to have sex before marriage. Yeah, exactly. Buddhism, I like philosophy of Buddhism, to be honest. I just don't believe, it's whatever. It's your opinion, bro. I mean, go ahead. If that's what you want to believe, that's what you want to believe. But that's not exactly what we believe. I'm from Medford. That explains it. No, I'm not from Medford. Medford, Oregon's actually just really popular city. Mormons feed a lot of people. The Mormons helped me out more than any other denomination. That's your opinion that Joseph Smith is a false prophet, and I'm glad you can have your own opinion on that. I believe in it, and if you don't want to believe in it, you don't have to. I'm not going to argue if it's right or not. You've never heard of that city? It's a pretty big city here in Oregon. Oregon doesn't really have that many big cities. I mean, the major cities here in Oregon are like Eugene, Salem, and Portland, and that's about it. Exactly, bro. Like the LDS members, dude, we love helping people. That's our biggest thing, is service. Service to the community, dude. Why am I ignoring you? I haven't even seen your comment. No, Mormonism is a denomination of Christianity. It's another testament of Jesus Christ. But that's your opinion if you don't believe that. It's whatever. Who cares? I really don't care. As much as as much as you want me to care. I don't know what you're looking at. 2-3 years in Dagestan and forget? Dang, I didn't know you wanted to go to Dagestan. Not everything is an opinion, but it is. That is exactly what it is, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, Nicholas. You're gonna be silenced now. The dictator has spoken. Okay, I spare. Okay, bro. Dude, I don't like sleeping, honestly. Computer increases testosterone by 30%. I don't even care for that. I haven't been seeing your comments at all, Flesh. I do, and I don't care to share it with you or to actually argue with it about you. So the dictator has spoken. You're gonna be silenced. You're gonna be silenced. God the Father was a man, yes. I will not become God. That's not what we believe. But okay, you're gonna be silenced too. The dictator's speaking, guys. I got roughly 300-ish. Fizzo, you're going to be silenced now because I don't like what you're doing. I don't have that many hung up. I have probably. Cute earring girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is a bunch of Hot Wheels, yes. There's probably over 300, maybe close to 400.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't hear about that. So many read people, exactly. I'm gonna be just. It's like, dude, I don't even come here to argue about faith, like, and debate, and that's not the point of this. The point of this is just love and be enjoyable. I am a LDS member. I'm Christian. LDS. Few trolls in the chat. Hopefully, the world needs it. If Jesus is coming soon, it needs it. We need it. You know, I'm ready for it. Greek Orthodox, that's cool. I have some Irish Catholic in my family as well, and like a lot of Protestants. No, I'm not gay at all. I don't understand why people call me gay. I don't even know why, but it's whatever. It's because of the long hair and the earrings, but a lot of people don't understand that. You know, straight people can do that too. Exactly, a lot of evil among us. Even if I was gay, dude, why would it matter? To be honest, that makes you like, that makes the negativity, like, that's a lot of self projection right there. Why would it matter if I was gay or not? No, it's not the truth at all. Get myself a real Bible. No, I silence people not because I'm allergic to truth. I silence people because I'm protecting my peace. I'd rather protect my peace than argue with people about stuff I don't even want to talk about. So, yeah, exactly. The earrings, I don't know why earrings make people look gay. Why do people say you're gay if you have earrings? Like, that's so stupid. Thank you for the sub, Stefan. But no, it's so stupid. Bro, people's logic is like, I feel bad for people's logic. I ain't even come here to argue with anybody. I ain't come here to like answer stupid questions like that, you know, debate about my faith. My faith is my faith. If that's not your faith, that's not your faith. Cool, go ahead. Live your own life, bro. Let me live mine, bro, and you live your own life. You know, whatever happens to me when I die is what happens. It's not your life to live. It's my life. If I decide I want to be a LDS member, you want to be, you know, what you think is true, then cool, go ahead. I think what I live is true, and, you know, if that's what you guys live is, and you think it's true, cool. I'm not gonna force my opinions on you. My goal is to just spread what helps me. That's it. Reading in the Bible, reading The Greatest Salesman in the World, reading helps me. Having faith in God helps me. So, yeah, I find it funny when people that call themselves Christians, they're so nice to me when I read the Bible, but as soon as they find out the version of the Bible I'm reading, they're like, "Oh, you're reading you're reading a lie of a Bible," or they find out like how I have a relationship with God, and they tell me, "Oh, you're a lie," and they literally preach being kind and all that, and then they're just so rude and judgmental. And then they find out my denomination of Christianity, and they go, "Oh, you're in a cult," when I have the free will to not be a part of it. Like, I have the free will to walk out. It's so weird to me, you know? It's like, man, are you so miserable in your life that you have to hate on everybody? Like, they preach all this stuff, and then they preach against themselves. I have a feminine look. Well, I mean, I'm just okay with that. No, I don't. I mean, I don't believe any non-believers will go to hell. They have a choice. The only thing I believe in is if you see God yourself, Jesus yourself, and you will go to hell. And if you deny Him, that's it. Yeah, honestly, I was planning on, when I'm reading the Book of Mormon, we'll talk about it. Mainly the main fundamentals about the Mormonism, like LDS, that's what we really are. We're not Mormons. But the main fundamentals of it is really just like focus on family, focus on God, focus on helping people. We believe that there's baptismals of the dead that allow people to, you know, get into heaven. We believe that we can have a second chance, even in like when we die. Because the thing is like, you really think that, you know, a lot of people nowadays, God knows that a lot of people aren't going to believe in him, especially since, you know, there's not really that much proof. And so why would he, if he's so forgiving, why would he just like not allow that for anybody? You know what I mean? And that's why we believe in baptismals for the dead and giving them second chances to live. We believe in preaching the gospel. We just believe in loving and being kind, and you just live how you want to live, and you have the decision and the choice to make to become a good person. That's all we want, is just to, you know. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad. I'm glad. Honestly, I like learning about other people's faith too. I don't want to be rude about it. Yeah, honestly, bro, Jonathan, sorry, I just saw that comment, but yeah, dude, honestly, do what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, bro. I want you to find your peace, and I want you to love yourself. That's it. That's all I want. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good about yourself. He'll smote thee. You're right. I haven't read the full Bible. That's why I'm reading the full Bible now. That's why I'm diving into it. You can check my profile. I've finished Genesis recently. We're on Exodus now, and then we plan on going from there. So yeah. And the no subscriber comment is crazy because I'm at probably 800 right now. Yeah. I don't support politics in general. I won't even vote. I don't even vote. FLDS is a cult. LDS is what I am. There's the fundamentalist LDS. I am a Latter-day Saint, which is the main denomination. FLDS was made by a cultist, and we are not the same, dude. I am not the same. No, you're good. You're good, bro. I don't find any offense to that. Exactly. People who are too religious is the one destroying the religion itself. Honestly, the people that are too religious are the people that destroy it. Because guess what? We are so extreme about it that we don't understand that, dude, we just need to live our life. And let's share what helps us. If someone wants to join Christianity because it helps them, do it. Go ahead. But we shouldn't force it on other people. Jesus never forced it on other people. He merely asked for people to follow him. And when they denied him, he goes, okay, that's your choice. And then moved on. Like, even with my favorite story is the rich man, you know, talking to Jesus and saying, how do I get into heaven? And Jesus says, drop everything you own and follow me. And the rich man denied it, and he said that's why it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. And that was also before he sacrificed his life. After he sacrificed his life in the New Testament, then, you know, we all have easier chances. But, you know, in that example, Jesus literally asked him himself to follow him, and then was denied of it. And so there's so much I could talk into it. I really don't want to talk about it though right now, because it's like I could go talk for hours about it. I do know Stray Kids. Yes, I do know Stray Kids. Thank you, nothing. I got these Izumis. They're pretty dope. Jesus Christ is God. We believe in the Trinity, but we still believe Jesus Christ is God. He's just a different person. Like, I am a different person, you know. I am an uncle, I am a son, I am a father, I am a brother. Like, I am a nephew. Like, we just believe Jesus Christ is the body, the flesh of God, and then the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of God, and then God is he's everything. So, you're on the toilet? That's dope. Satanists are the best? That's your opinion. I'm glad you can have your own opinion, my boy. Too much yap? That's your opinion. I'm glad you can have your own opinion. $50 for donations. Honestly, it depends on what you want to donate to. I have a link tree set up where, there's two different types of donations. One of the donations is for me, if you want to support me in general. And then the second donation is for supporting, is for donating money to, that I go out in public and I give the money to people in need of it, homeless people. Like, if you donate me that $50 on that GoFundMe, I'll take that money and I will go buy a homeless person a meal. But I'm trying to save up that money for homeless people so I can actually help them get up on their feet and get into a hotel room, clean up themselves, get them like a couple clothes, get them a job eventually, like get them a couple interviews, get them taken care of a little bit. You know what I mean? LDS is Christian. Yes, it is. There is a lot of FLDS in the LDS. That is not true at all. LDS are Christian, but it's okay. You're going to get silenced. So, you're on mute. No, I'm not. Yeah, well, so LDS is just full of, LDS is literally just Christianity, but it's because we have like other books other than the Bible, we're perceived as a cult. It's weird. It's weird to me. I don't want to debate about religion. Honestly, I don't. I'll share my opinion. Honestly, I really don't want to talk about ICE because that is a topic that is just stupid. Mute. A Kai NPC? Do you mean like a... Dude, I have the same... do you mean this? Hold on. You mean an MPK? Not an NPC. What are we talking about? This? This is an MPK, not an NPC, my boy. Rocky Dennis, that's an MPK. There's zero evidence. You obviously haven't done your research, Evil. There's no sound. Yes, there is. But my father is not me, exactly. But the thing is... Okay, so the thing is... Okay, I'm just done talking about that because I can't convince people. There's no point in trying to debate people on that. It's so stupid. It's ignorant, dude. Does this story have an end? Whatever. No, I don't have opinions on ICE and Christianity. I don't want to get into that. Yeah, and I have an opinion on that. Whatever, Quinn, whatever your name is. And you wouldn't like it, but I don't care. It's okay. You can live your life, bro. That's all I want. Just live your life, bro. No, I'm good. Cool. Dude, that's your opinion. It's not exactly. The father-son analogy doesn't make sense. Blah, 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 blah. Most of y'all in here are just so miserable in life, dude. It's so crazy. Dude, thank you. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it because I like it. I do make beats. Yes, I do. Most of y'all in here are so miserable and sad. It's so sad to see it. Exactly. They have nothing but materialism. Dude, the world is supposed to be spiritual. How can you guys deny your spirit, Thank you. I loved it. Who's miserable? Most people in here. I'll name a few. Let me name a few real quick. We got Lennox. He's probably miserable. We have the real Indiana Cones, bruh. He's probably miserable. My opinion on circumcision is whatever. I don't have any opinion on most things, honestly. Just do what you want to do. That's my only opinion. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love Hot Wheels, dude. They're so cool. That's you? Yeah, you're probably miserable, my boy. I can't lie. It takes no effort to be a lost soul. It's hard. It's harder to be disciplined. That's why, like, I struggle more than it is to not. Bro's DL. I don't know what that means. I'm mad, the angry bird. No, I'm just annoyed. That's it. I'm annoyed and sad for most people in here. Can I show my collection? Dude, that's too much right now. Why the long face and the gay earrings? I like Lil Uzi. I'm not too fond of his music, but it's alright. You sound pathetic, M1. I can't lie. You sound like you haven't even educated yourself on the Bible. I can't lie. I'm miserable? Why? How am I miserable, bro? I enjoy my life. I walk every single day. You know, I enjoy my life. I wake up and I just told myself I love myself because, you know, I'm happy I'm alive. I used to be miserable. That's the truth, but I'm not miserable anymore. At least on my fave Hot Wheels. You're lucky I have this. M1, the dictator has spoken. You are silenced, my boy. I do game. I play Apex and Rainbow Six Siege right now. Thank you, Kev. Yeah, I won't. Honestly, that's a good point. I'm just going to start ignoring y'all. Exactly. It's so weird, bro. I don't play Roblox. Apex is so fun. Why y'all hate on Apex? It's low-key fun. It's just kind of stressful. It's low-key. Any Land Rovers? Yeah, I have a couple Land Rovers. Okay. As much as I'd love to continue this live, I'm going to end it. Apex is trash. That's your opinion. I'm glad you have your own opinion, bro. I'm glad you have your own opinion. But anyways, I'm going to end this live, and then we'll start a new one, and we'll get into building this and just enjoying the time and just talking. My rarest Hot Wheels, I don't know what my rarest Hot Wheels are. Land Rovers are trash, glad you can have your own opinion. Roblox is trash, glad you can have your own opinion. What a fruit, LOL. Cool. I love everybody. I hope everyone has a good night. Tune in if you want to watch me build a Lego set and just talk with y'all. I'll be live probably around like 3:10. I'm going to post some videos on Instagram, and then we'll be live at 3:10ish. Yeah, Legos are nostalgia. Anyways, hope everyone has a good night. Deuces. I love y'all.